Okay, fella, Southwest Sofa back in the house.
Yo, 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 blah, 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 blah.
Right, so we got the full gangster pistols on this one, right?
Doubles.
Doubles, right.
Yeah, gangster side holding.
Side shooting and everything, right? So I'm going to read into that you have seen this film
Once or twice.
and remember it quite well.
Yeah, for real. Not as well. So I thought I remembered it really, really well. Watched it just recently with the boy.
Okay. How long ago was that?
About 2 months.
Oh wow, okay, really recently.
Yeah, for real. Just coincidentally, I was trying to think of films that he could watch. And stuff.
Yeah, okay. Oddly enough, I bought this on DVD as part of my. I bought about 20 DVDs off Amazon 2 years ago, and this is one of them that I haven't got round to watching yet. So when it came up from Free Fire, I was like, yes, let's bring it on.
Yeah, for me, it's a great film. Just like loads of really good memories. As I say, I didn't maybe remember exactly how I thought I would remember it.
Okay.
But most of the stuff was still there. Still really, really enjoyed it. Some of it's a little bit 80s cringe.
Okay. Right.
But,
No spoilers. No spoilers.
No, I'm not. No spoilers or anything there. But yeah, just great fun, and I think so. And when I watched it as a kid, this is just amazing. There was just
cool.
Wanted to recreate all the moves and all the other bits and pieces. So yeah.
So for me, I remember watching it, quite a few times as a kid. I remember like it being on in the background a lot, but shocker, I don't really remember a lot about it. I know Kurt Russell's in it, right?
Yes, well done.
And I remember it's in Chinatown. And oddly enough, when I was looking for
I don't know what gave that away. Though,
yeah. And I remember, I almost, when I was looking for a GIF to put up on about this somewhere, I then typed in Big Trouble in Little China GIF, and I saw all these kind of slightly spoiler things. Oh yeah, all right. I better not look at any more of this. So, and I remember Chinatown. It's a little bit like that. What's that film with the vampires where it's takes a plot, Dawn to Dusk?
Oh yeah.
You think you're in kind of
so suddenly just flips on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an element of we think it's a one kind of film and then suddenly it's a different film.
Yeah.
So that's probably my
there is that whole thing of that first watching it and you it just suddenly just
I think that's in my
reverses you, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I could be wrong on that, but it sounds like I am right on that. But it's just that's what I remember about there being a kind of record screech moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So that's it sounds like you're going to remember this really well. I'm going to remember it badly, and then we'll have a bit of a chat.
Almost like a role reversal from normal, isn't it? Really, I think that.
So. Speaking of bad memories, I just wonder, this in the Heart of Oz business, how I gave
this malicious rumor that's going around. The thing,
yeah,
that's completely unverified.
Well, yeah, this thing where I gave you a copy of this zine, then you completely completely lost it.
That you then laid a trap for me to fall into, you swine.
I just think you wanted another copy, right?
To be fair, I wanted a signed copy. I didn't get a signed copy.
Right. Anyway, so I have given you a copy now, right?
You have. I now have my first copy.
So do you want to?
I am no longer a Heart of Oz virgin.
Right. Okay. So just open the floor. In fairness to you, do you have anything else to defend? Do you want to defend your honour in any other further way, or you?
No, I'm very happy. I think it's just nice that I've got my first one. I think and that's been fully acknowledged.
Have you read it?
I have actually.
Oh, have you? I was waiting to say you haven't. Damn it!
No, I was looking through the tables and other bits and pieces. It was very good.
I like. Yeah. Well, I think. I like the artist who did it. I think he has that whimsical style, this Nate Tremay guy. All right, anyway, so you're going to maintain that you don't have a copy, right? A second copy. And
for real. And I've got two eBay accounts. So I've got the one that you know about, and then I got my
So you can sell that one on,
secret one, my dark one.
Your dark eBay, right, fair enough. In fairness, I will say, I only had just enough copies, a few left over from my Kickstarter. So I may. It's a very slight possibility that I didn't give you a copy because I wanted to make sure that if anyone got lost,
a trap for me, a few years down.
Yeah, what I need to do is I need to create this thing on Movie Monday, and then we need to watch a year.
This whole thing has just come to light now.
Yeah, we've got to watch at least a dozen films, and then I'm going to wait for Free For All to slip in Heart of Oz, and bam, we got you.
Got you, God damn it. No, have you? Then I'll ruin you.
The Umber Hulk's name is Mud, man. Everyone's like, that guy, man.
I was such an upstanding pillar of the community before then. Now I'm just being shunned like everybody. Just I'm a pariah.
You may need may need a new name,
I
mate.
may do, mate. Yeah, I'm happy though. I'm happy.
All right. Anyway, we probably need to move out of this area. We'll let the viewers decide, the listeners decide.
Yeah.
If dial, blah, 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 if you think the Umber Hulk is telling fibs.
Ooh.
And if you believe me, the pillar of society here, then vote the other way.
No,
right.
That's not how it works. We all know that's not how it works.
Heads I win, tails you lose, right? Okay, let's get into this bad boy. But
we're looking forward to this. This is
I'm really like I say, AD, yep.
Quite late into the 80s, to be fair.
After Destroyer, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of almost punched the air because I was so excited. Yes, good call.
This is a really. I'm looking forward to this. This is much fun.
Okay, let's pause it there and get into it. It's gone to sleep. And we're still recording. We are. All right, pause it and pause. Back in the room.
Well, we never left it.
Well, we didn't, but anyway, yeah. So that was Big Trouble in Little Chinatown.
Oh no, China.
Just big.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Although it was in Chinatown. So yeah, that was really good fun. It was kind of definitely an 80s film. I feel
100%.
I got. It's interesting because as we were watching, I got lots of different vibes. I got definitely a bit of an Aeroplane vibe. You know, the comedy. It's more of a comedy than I remember, if you like.
Yeah,
definitely. It's definitely very firmly tongue in cheek.
I think just the way that he kind of Jack tries to come across all like proper macho and other bits and pieces, and actually like he's just forever doing stuff wrong or taking ages to get into the fight. And yeah, true, very funny. Lipstick all around his mouth.
Oh yeah, when he's doing that monologue, he's like lipstick on his face. Yeah, definitely. And like the bit where he throws the door open, we're gonna get out of here. And like, close the door. There's all the baddies. So definitely lots of gags, right?
But I think as you say, as you said, I don't remember as a kid. I don't remember it being that. Oh, for me as a kid, it was like action all the way. There are a few little funny bits where you kind of remember him kind of shooting up and the rocks coming down and knocking him out and getting stuck underneath the guy when he put his blade for his boot and stuff. Then like everyone else is fighting and he's just stuck under the thing. It is very good.
Yeah, I think it's an action comedy, isn't it? But as you say, I think I remember more as an action film, right?
Yeah,
with a couple of gags. You know,
we'd go around doing like loads of martial arts and stuff afterwards, weren't you? And stuff there, and like pretending that you could jump through the air and stuff. And
yeah, and he and yeah, as you say, he was kind of like always late to the fight, or always, you know. And I love the way.
Also, really scared. Like they spent like loads and loads of the movie like really scared. Like, what is that? What the hell is that? And then like. And on the wheelchair when he's going down, he actually looks like he's really, really scared. It's very good.
But also like this, I guess the point was he was playing like the outsider, but he was most of the time like disbelieving the obvious facts. Like, are you telling me you're 2,000 years old? Get over yourself, Grandpa. I don't know. Like he was strangely like, what is this horse? You know, like what is this rubbish? So he was, even though like he'd just seen a guy with lightning crackling between his fingers.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
So he did
that little beholder thing.
Yeah.
It's just stuff like that where he just and that thing that came out in the sewers to eat the other guys.
Oh, yeah.
But to be fair, he was quite scared and during all of those bits. You could kind of see him, as I say, properly shaking and stuff. So
I think particularly at the beginning he was like, even though he'd seen all the kind of guys fighting and the lightning crackle, and he was just kind of refusing to believe it. I was like, what is all this? I'm no nonsense gonna go. In fact, he kind of reminded me of like a Private Eye, you know, like those old films where they do like the Private Dick. He kind of like hard talk.
Yeah.
There's a rainy day in Seattle, and
absolutely.
In fact, the monologue at the beginning was on the Pork Chop Express. That again was a bit like that, right?
Yeah. I think, as you say, it kind of took that kind of the area that he was incredibly comfortable with. So like just like barroom brawls, you kind of got that impression, wasn't it? And like he's like tough guy and stuff. Yeah. And then suddenly he's in an area where actually like everyone's got like blades, guns, and then weird stuff just going on, and he's just
a bit like at the airport when he was gonna like those guys barge him. He's like, I'm not putting up with that. And he goes, don't go there. The death gang, something or other.
And then they beat him up quite easily as well, don't they? So
I guess with these sort of films, they've got to have something to tie it into the demographic audience, right? So I guess they needed a white lead and a white female interest, possibly. To be fair, as a Brit, you suffer from that as well. If you have an all British film, historically they'd have like an American actor.
Yeah.
Almost even in James Bond, they used to have Felix Leiter, didn't they? To have an American kind of, tied into that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's we're kind of stuck with that stuff, aren't we? I think definitely for the genre that we're watching. I think that's like almost 100% where there's one of these things.
I don't really feel they traded too much on the stereotypes. And
I thought they did. In my mind, I thought they did a lot more. So I really did think that they did. And again, that might be us just being quite, naive to these things. But in my mind, I was thinking, oh, this is going to come across really quite badly and stuff there. But actually, I think they did quite a lot of stuff quite respectfully.
Yeah, and I think they hammed it up a bit. They weren't like playing strongly into it as more of a nod-wink. But the only thing I would say is they did seem to like have a lot of different culture. Maybe I'm just wrong on this, but they seem to have the thing with all the arms that seemed to be more of a Hindu thing.
Type.
There's a few things in there that just seem to be tonally not quite right, but maybe I'm just wrong. That's a traditional Chinese deity kind of thing, but not that I'm aware of.
No.
And there was something else a bit like that as well.
Actually, deities and demigods.
Maybe they'll fix it. But like the guy, the thing he fights that's like a kind of in a mask that almost looks Thai. Actually, thinking about it, the thing
statue type.
The thing he stabs with a boot.
Yeah.
Almost looks a bit Thai, but again, it also had But it was a fun mashup, wasn't it? Because I guess right at the beginning when he does the crackling of lightning, you are signalled at the beginning there's something more going on than you think.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a good fun film. I don't know. If I was watching it if this was made in 2024, I think it would probably have more, possibly. I think some of the sort of total. They'd probably have a cultural sensitivity consultant or something to make sure there aren't like things that are egregiously out, make it more tonally correct. But even so, if we go back to the 80s, I'll give it a pass. I think it actually could have been a lot worse.
There's a lot of examples that were a lot worse at that time.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about stuff when you were saying about the about it being in the 80s and stuff, and I didn't know if you were going to go a little bit if it was made in 2024 with being a lot more graphic, but actually at the beginning, the fight scene in the alleyway was quite graphic. There were some great like takeouts and like broken legs.
Bending elbows.
Well done. And like smashing people's heads into walls and stuff.
I thought the graphics and things were quite good as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think
they did the kind of the real effects for the trolls, whatever thing it was. There's obviously a name for it, but
and like the stunts, real stunts,
just a little bit. That was maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, well, that was.
But it's still pretty good.
Yeah, and I just quite enjoy seeing real stunts, like trucks actually being thrown around a corner. I guess maybe we shouldn't want people to risk their lives just for entertainment.
Well, but that's what it's about, though, isn't it?
But that weird, like Beastmaster guy, Beastman kind of looking creature. I swear there was a film we watched that had a very similar looking creature. I don't know if it was Dungeon Master or I remember someone transforming into a very similar beast. Yeah, when they were in that weird room where there was like meant to be like lots of. In fact, there was some weird guy on a throne. He was going or something.
Was he beast? Was he a beastie type thing? No, or was he more kind of skeletal?
Anyway, that whatever that critter, I swear there was something we watched that had a very similar critter in it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But just great fun, I thought. Just a really good,
the
fun movie.
The Beholder thing was like I didn't remember that at all. And given I was such a D&D freak, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I was surprised when you were like, "What's this?"
Yeah, it was a bit creepy. It had two side eyes as well, but maybe they just thought they couldn't go that close.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of it reminded me of some of it remind me of some of the Raiders, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones kind of films. I don't know what it was.
We said that for a few things, didn't we?
Did I say also that some of it reminded me of like Police and Airplane, that kind of comedy?
No, you didn't say that at all.
Didn't I? Okay, well, I'll say it again. It really did give me that vibe.
I think there was some
comedy,
appropriately slapsticky type things that for this movie.
Yeah.
They just,
And I did like, actually, as you say, the fact that the hero was often screwing up and he was the butt of the joke.
Absolutely.
Like shooting his gun, like accidentally, he's trying to shoot his gun, he can't shoot it, and then when he's trying to reload it, he accidentally shoots the.
But then with his face as well when he's kind of doing it, it's just kind of thing. It was, he had
like he'd been sipping vinegar. It was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Do you want to give it a rating?
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Right.
So I think I haven't really thought about ratings that much, but so I think I've got a lot of really good memories for this film, and actually I think watching it has just reinforced them as well. To be honest, so probably let's go for 4 ancient green dragons.
Oh, as in the green-eyed dragons.
See what I did there?
Okay.
I thought that was quite good.
Yeah.
With a mature.
We need a better rating.
We do, but we just need
Adults?
to get. I think that mature adult green dragon. So I'm going 4.75.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed this. I thought they were just great fun. Just lots of great fighting, lots of action.
Yeah.
A few bits of I think as we said with the kind of 80s-esque long kind of bits where you kind of those wouldn't make the cut nowadays and stuff.
A lot of standing,
with the things.
A lot of them walking around and pressing elevator buttons. You think, well, where's that? That's not enough happening for the pacing.
But actually fits.
It's quite a short film, genre. Right? It's only actually, given there was only 1 hour 40 or whatever, I think a lot happened in it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And there was not real much plot, right? They just basically just trying to rescue the girl pretty much the whole time, never a couple of goes at it.
Yeah, and then it was always you go to the White Dragon. You mean the White Dragon that has all of the worst guards in the whole world and stuff there. Everything they kind of knew about and then laid in with the you can see Lao Ping, the ancient guy that thing, and but it was in keeping with the film, so it's fine. I don't mind that type of stuff. And they actually
it was deliberately not taking itself too seriously.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty similar. I give it. I was thinking. Sorry, they skipped to a number. I'm going to give it 4 ancient cloud dragons, celestial cloud dragons.
Oh, okay, nice, a light style,
And so 4 of them, ancient and an adult cloud dragon. So I think 4. I'll go 4.7, 4.65 thereabouts.
Yeah. Nice,
I really enjoyed it. In terms of watching it again, I definitely watch it again, but I definitely have a little bit of a break because I think if you see it too close back to back, the gags probably they
don't sit quite so. I agree. I think that would be.
I did actually laugh out loud, which just at the sort of just outrageousness of the gags almost. So that's a good sign. I mean, I would say I quite like a subtle gag, but for this it's kind of a bit slapstick, full on. So.
Yeah, but I think also there were because I was just trying to think there, and actually one of the things that again made me chuckle quite a lot was when they've just taken the potion, the magic potion that makes them feel invincible and stuff.
Yeah.
And
so did that make them invincible? They just felt
I think it was just some beer or something, wasn't it? Don't you think?
I don't know.
Because everyone's going, yeah, man, I feel invincible, doing the whole finger side thing, all that type of stuff there. But if you look at the front, the wizard's like, "Oh, we're all dead, man. We're all just gonna die," because he's not joining in at all.
Yeah, he didn't. I did wonder
so I
about
think that. Again, for me, he's just like, "Oh no, we're probably all gonna die here, man. Let's give it a go." But I've just given him some whiskey, some sake. Yeah, but
it's like the young guy, the Wang. He was doing all the jumps and
suddenly.
Yeah,
because before he couldn't even cut the bottle in half.
He's alive. His
alignment was all out. His soul in his.
Yeah, but I did enjoy those nods to old classic kung fu films. Kind of like. Anyway, all right. So so I think we're pretty close. if it was made today, I don't think I'd like it as much because I wouldn't have any kind of like.
I think it's definitely a film of its time and a film of
I think I should be
of our time as well.
Yeah,
There's things that would.
I think I feel I should be wearing non-matching neon socks, short shorts, and a vest with some inappropriate slogan on it. Who farted or something.
Yeah. or the smiley face one. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so
but I think
that's bingo. There was a thrown weapon.
There was a thrown weapon. Yeah. In fact, there was a couple of thrown weapons, to be fair.
There was a couple of thrown weapons. There was no, but it was very, there was no quicksand. There was a bit when they were sinking in the water. That reminded me of Flash Gordon, actually.
He said that. And then Tomb Raider for the swimming.
Oh, yeah, Tomb Raider.
That thing there.
In fact, there was quite a few things that we see echoes of, whether before or after. But I don't think it was. I guess it wasn't a classic fantasy film. It wasn't classic fantasy in like Sword.
Like Sword, but
it was definitely fantastical and it had magic and I guess it was it wasn't
like almost
Greek,
like a modern fantasy.
But I guess it wasn't tying into Greek kind of like fantasy kind of things with like that kind of thing, but more into more Chinese. Trying to go
like
with
a
Chinese.
West, not so much Western fantasy. In actual fact, the Western aspect of it was the slightly incredulous, slightly incompetent. Loudmouth, kind of bullish, kind of
rejecting the culture. What's going on around here? I can have my death. You are right, you deaf, buddy. But I do like how they telegraphed his reflexes with the bottle, because the way he caught the knife and then killed off Lo Fang with it. If he'd just done that without any context, you think,
especially after he'd been played so bad, like to be so incompetent all the way through the movie, you would have been like, "What? What's going on here?" So,
what do you think about this for kids? I was just trying to think, like, it's not too spooky, right?
No, so I think the Underling, the eldest one, was 12 when we watched this.
Oh yeah,
he was okay with it, and he actually watched it all the way through. He seemed quite keen on it and stuff there. So you could probably go a little bit. I think you could go younger. I'm sure we were younger.
Yeah, I think we were.
Or were we? Hang on,
I don't know.
Came in '86. No, we couldn't have been younger.
We would have been about that age.
Yeah,
right?
for real.
But I don't think it's too spooky. I don't think it's too inappropriate. There's no.
No, there's not. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think there's not too much controversial in that.
No, I think that's just all good. I'm pretty sure that in the so there's two things actually. So one is at the beginning in the Chinese market. There's like quite a tall white guy. I kind of wonder if that's someone doing almost like a
cameo.
Cameo, almost like a thing. So I don't know who it is, but there is some guy at the beginning.
We'll have a look, shall we?
That is. And also probably, I'm just going to say probably because I don't know for sure.
I don't think. Cut.
I'm pretty sure in the Chinese market there's probably. Clydesdale. I'm pretty sure there's some Clydesdales in there somewhere.
There's no height.
I think if you pause on the thing there, there's probably some.
There wasn't a single horse. I think they do have horses in San Francisco, but they didn't make the cut.
I think it was in the food market.
No, that's out. No. I'm going to veto that. I'm vetoing that. There's no Clydesdales in this whatsoever. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Look
forward to.
I thought it's another. I think it's another good palate cleanser.
Yeah, great one.
We kind of like broken the. We're not milking too hard on the just swords and sorcery kind of thing. But we'll see what we get next.
Yeah.
Right. Let's wrap it up there. Unless there's any other you want to throw in? Nope.
I have only got one copy of.
Sorry.
I've only got one
What's
copy.
That?
Well, I've only got one copy.
What's that?
One copy of the
of
Oz,
this film
of the Oz.
You got two copies, man. He's got two copies. All right. I'll in 10 years' time, you're going to find it under his sofa or something. Get, oh man, I really did have it. I reckon that's my prediction.
And I will own up to it if that ever comes to fruition.
You will not.
Don't hold your breath, lads.
We'll post an addendum. We'll come back in 10 years' time and insist free for all put an addendum on this. Radio. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Thanks, Spencer. Thanks, Jason, for originally hosting it. And I look forward to hearing the comments. Right. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.